Good morning, I'm Tushar, student of BSc Chemistry on a third year. Today I'm here to give a presentation on the topic called Structure Elucidation of Glucose. So let's get started with elucidation of glucose. First, we will start with molecular formula. Molecular formula was established by elemental analysis and molecular weight determination method, and the formula was given as C6H12O6. Now moving toward second part, that is whether glucose contain a straight chain or not. So we can say straight chain of glucose. This is a test for that. So for this, the glucose was reacted with hydric iodide in the presence of phosphorus at 373 kelvins. It gives N-hexane, which confirms the presence of straight chain in the structure of glucose. Now moving toward our third point, that is presence of CHO group, or we can say presence of carbonyl group. So for that, the reaction of glucose with HCN gives cyanohydrine, and reaction with hydroxylamine or we can say NH2OH, it gives us oxime. These two reactions confirms the presence of CO group. So to confirm the presence of aldehyde group, the reaction of glucose with bromine water. As we know, bromine water is a weak oxidizing agent, so it will oxidize only aldehyde group, not the ketonic group, and if glucose react with it and gives us acid, then we can say that aldehyde group is present in the glucose structure. So when glucose was reacted with bromine water, it gives us gluconic acid, which confirms the presence of aldehydic group in the structure of glucose. Now moving toward our fourth point, that is the presence of hydroxyl groups. Presence of hydroxyl group. So when glucose was reacted with acetic anhydride, it gave glucose pentacetate. Due to the penta, we can say as acetic anhydride will hydrolyze. Glucose react with acetic anhydride and give glucose, which gives glucose pentacetate. That means that there is a presence of 5 OH groups in the structure of glucose. Now moving toward our last point of the nature of OH groups. So reaction of glucose with oxidizing agent, that is HNO3, it gives us glucaric acid. Glucaric acid is a dicarboxylic acid, have same number of carbon atom as that of glucose. So we can say one CHO group is there, so it will give one carboxylic acid. But what about the other one? What is from where does that other dicarboxylic acid came? So it was noted that other carboxylic acid was got from the alcohol, which was primary, we can say more precisely, that is due to the primary alcohol we got the present due to the primary alcohol we get another carboxylic acid. So this confirms that out of the 5 OH groups which we have confirmed earlier, there is a presence of one primary alcohol in the structure of glucose. Now we will move towards the conclusion which we get after these reactions, and we will give a basic structure of the glucose. Now moving towards conclusions. So first conclusion we get from the reactions is that glucose contains a straight chain of 6 carbon atoms. Second one was on the two ends one end contains the aldehyde group, or we can say the CHO group, and other end contains the primary alcohol group, and the third point which we got is we got that the structure of glucose contains around the left 4 carbon atoms contain the hydroxyl group, left 4 carbon atoms, the hydroxyl group, and one hydrogen atom attached to them. Thus with these points we can give a simple structure of glucose, that is CH2OH as a primary alcohol at one end, CHOH, 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 the 4 carbon atoms with hydroxyl group and one hydrogen atom, and at one end the aldehyde group. So this basic structure we can conclude from the above points. Also we can write down the configuration of glucose after experiments, and the configuration which we get is as 2 3 4. Here this is the aldehydic group, this is the primary alcohol group, these are other hydroxyl groups, these are left hydrogens, and these points denotes one carbon atom. So from this is the configuration of the glucose, and from this we can conclude that the molecular formula of glucose, as the structure contain 6 carbon atom, 12 hydrogen atoms, and 6 oxygen atoms. We can also count it like here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12 hydrogen atoms, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 carbon atoms, and 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 oxygen atom. So this is the structure elucidation of glucose. Thank you.